Good evening to the British University in Dubai from Scotland. I am Professor Mallory Nye, the Principal and Vice-Chancellor of the Al Maktoum Institute. A warm hello, of course, to our Chairman, Mr. Mirza Saig, Chairman of the Board of Directors of the Al Maktoum Institute, and to Dr. Abdullah Shamsi, the Vice-Chancellor of the British University, who we've been very pleased to have as our guest on many occasions with summer schools and academic training programmes. Also, good evening to Dr. Martin Prince, the Registrar of the University, and to all the distinguished guests there tonight. And of course, good evening to the ladies gathered there from the various groups, most of whom have visited the Al Maktoum Institute over the years since the first group in January 2009, the three groups from academic training programmes, the winter groups, then so far 2 summer school groups in 2009 and 2010. And also good evening to the further group who will be coming to join us very soon for the 2011 Scotland Summer School at the Al Maktoum Institute. For all of that group, we really look forward to seeing you very soon here in Scotland. I bring warm wishes from my colleagues at the Institute, Dr. Hussain, Dr. Al-Hajj, and our other teachers and support staff. And of course, for those of you who met her back in January, February this year, our summer school coordinator, Emily, who sends her best wishes to you all. I'm sorry I can't be, and we can't be with you this evening at this dinner, and I hope you're all having a nice time, having a good chance to reunite after all this time. I'm filming this at my house in Perth, near Dundee. We are closed today at the Institute, as it's Sunday, a quiet day for us. The weather here has been quite nice, quite pleasant. The sun has been shining, which is not always the case, and it's not been too warm or too cold, round about 20 degrees, quite mild. It's had a little rain, but not too much, and really, I think you'll find Scotland to be a little bit cooler than Dubai, perhaps, hopefully, a nice place to escape the heat. For those of you who are coming to join the summer school in a few weeks, this is a very exciting time to be here. The Al Maktoum Institute is continuing to grow. We're expanding and going in very exciting new directions. We have had this year more students than we have ever had before. And later this year, we will be doubling the number of master's programmes that we teach, from 5 at the moment to 10 in September for the new academic session. The new programmes that we will be adding include a range of options: Islamic law, ethics, both philosophical ethics and practical ethics, gender studies, and development studies. Together, these will be taught with our more established programmes that we've taught now for several years: multiculturalism, globalisation, education, Jerusalem studies, and Islamic studies. Most importantly and most significantly, as a major part of our growth, just at the beginning of June next month, indeed from the 1st of June, which is Wednesday next week, the Al Maktoum Institute will be changing its name to the Al Maktoum College of Higher Education. For those of you who have been with us on the previous programmes, therefore, we will no longer be the Al Maktoum Institute. We will be the Al Maktoum College. But the experience will be the same. The place will be the same. We will be offering the same things under this new name of the Al Maktoum College as we've previously been as the Al Maktoum Institute. But it's a sign of us going forward. It's all part of our long-term strategy to grow and develop, and there is still much more that we plan to do for the future as the Al Maktoum College of Higher Education in Dundee. I hope that those of you who have been with us already on the previous programmes in the past will have good memories of your time in Dundee and Scotland. The summer school programme is designed as an enjoyable and educative experience, learning about Scotland and yourselves. It's rather different from the winter academic training programme. It's not so academic, it's not so intensive. It's still hard work and it's still challenging, but we hope that you'll enjoy it for all the elements that it offers. I can give you an idea of what to expect in terms of that half the time will be spent studying in the classroom, on campus at the Almond College. In the afternoons, mainly, you'll be going out and about, visiting various places across Scotland. This will involve visits to cities such as Edinburgh and Glasgow and other major cities in Scotland. There will be visits to the Scottish Parliament, to Aberdeen University, local castles, country houses, and so on. As part of the programme, we take you on a trip overnight to the Scottish Highlands. It's quite a distance on the coach. There you'll see the beautiful mountains of Scotland. You'll go up to the top, not walking on a train, up to the top of a mountain. You'll go on a lake, the famous Loch Ness, on a boat trip, where maybe you will see the very famous, although probably non-existent, monster called Nessie. This year, we'll also add something new to the summer programme. Those of you who came to us in January earlier this year will hopefully recall the visit that we made to Oxford, to the small college just outside Oxford, where you met people from other faiths and learnt in particular about Muslim-Christian dialogue and understanding. We'll be doing something similar again this time in the summer. There'll be a short visit to Oxford, together with a chance to visit the great capital city of London. Although this involves some travelling during your stay, London is 1 hour's flight from Scotland. I'm sure you will enjoy this additional part of your programme. So, what should you expect from coming? A great deal, I would hope. Do please speak to those who have been before, particularly during the summer. Although this year there will be no stay in Edinburgh as we had last year, because we've added the visit to Oxford in its place. It is an intense time, a time when you will be pushed in many ways, to learn about yourselves, and also to learn about Scotland and the world in which you live. It's also a very enjoyable time, and one of the things I find most moving each year is the combination of both sadness and fulfilment for all our students at the time when they leave. It can often be a very meaningful experience, which we hope will stay with you and be an important part of your own personal development, whatever you do afterwards. I say this also for those who have been with us before. I hope this sounds familiar. So, to conclude, we look forward to seeing some of you in Scotland very soon on the Scotland Summer School programme, joining the students from the 7 other colleges and universities that make up the programme. And we would like to see all of you back with us at some time in the future. We're also very glad to see this group of British University graduates of our programmes all together in the same place. I hope it can help to play some part of the development of our alumnus group of summer school and academic training programme students. Please keep in touch with us. We would like to get your contact details so we can let you know of future events in Dubai and the UAE. Also, please join us on Facebook. We have a page for the Al Maktoum Institute. Some of you may already belong to that. We will soon be adding and replacing that page with the Al Maktoum College. In addition to this, there's also another group called the Scotland Summer School. That's the name of it, the Scotland Summer School on Facebook, which is a place where you can join, a place to join to keep in touch with all the people from the Emirates and Qatar who have come to Dundee over the years. Not just this year, but all the years previously. I'm very glad to have had this chance to talk to you. And many thanks again to Mr. Mirza and to Dr. Abdullah for inviting me to be part of this event. I'm very pleased to be here virtually through this camera, and do please enjoy the rest of your evening. We look forward to seeing you in Scotland at the Al Maktoum College. Goodbye.